Another interesting thing I've seen is New York City is like really flooded right now. So let's take a look at that shit. NYC flood. Um, the rain must have been really bad over the last couple days for this to happen. Look at this shit. Because New York City, for the most part, the drainage is the drainage systems are pretty good. When Hurricane Sandy came through, the subways flooded, but that was like 2 days of rain straight. So look at this shit. I mean, look at this shit. I'd never seen nothing like this in New York. This is Brooklyn, I guess? Oh, Park Slope. Holy shit, dude. Look at that. Dude, those cars are fucked. Those cars are done. I mean, that's Park Slope. That's a very expensive part of Brooklyn, dude. I can't believe that, man. I, what are you gonna do? I would have drove
Hello,
out to Long
children.
Island.
Well, you know when you get your license and they say don't drive in flooded water? This is why.
Wow, dude. I wonder if I guess those cars are just done, man. I've never seen nothing like that in New York. Never in my life. I tell you what, I am glad I am not out there on the street. Although Manhattan, there's no way this is. Let's see. We can actually look at live footage of Times Square. Let's see. Times Square live cam. Let's see what Manhattan's looking like. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, at least, you know, at least they're not like underwater. But wow, I didn't know New York was can we switch the camera on this or what? Um, let's see if there's another Times Square. Yeah, apparently Manhattan's not as flooded as Brooklyn. But man, I'm glad I'm not out on the street in this shit, man. This is the worst thing about being homeless is the rain, man. It used to frustrate the shit out of me because then I just got to sit somewhere all day. I mean, fortunately for me, I usually had money, so I would go get myself something to eat. I'd take it to Starbucks. The Starbucks up in Manhattan on Broadway, they knew me in there because I always tipped them and I was always good in there, so that they'd leave me alone in there. I could bring in outside food. I'd sit there and charge my phone and chill and just eat. But a lot of homeless people ain't got money like me. Like the only reason they let me do what I wanted in that Starbucks was because I always bought a coffee and I tipped them probably a lot more than most other people. So they liked me. I never caused no issues. And that's why I was able to kind of hang out in that Starbucks all the time and use the charger. But let's see another video of Brooklyn. This computer is so unbelievably slow. Look at this shit. Wow. Doesn't say what part this is. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Is that a kid in there? They're just, they got the kid like underwater. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Not sure what part of Brooklyn this is, but that's unbelievable, man. Is anyone watching in New York right now? What's the situation? Like, what part are you in, and are you flooded? What's going on up there, dude? This is like 3 hours ago. Most of these videos, 2 hours ago. Wait. Oh, wow, the subway. What subway is that? Torrential downpours after a week of mostly steady rainfall has triggered flash flooding in New York City. Wow, a week of rainfall. I would have been so pissed off. That means a week of me not able to work or make money. That's a week of me just spending money. Oh man, I would have been so pissed. Thank God I am not up there homeless right now. Wow, look at that. That's the sewer, I guess. Floods have disrupted subway service in the country's most populous city. What station is that, dude? Let's see if we can see. Somebody's down there playing. I mean, you would think that you wouldn't want to play in a subway where the trains aren't running. The floods have disrupted subway service. This might be Union Square. The floods have also turned many streets into small lakes. Unbelievable. Man, if you're ever in a situation like this, you got to get your car out of there, bro. Because if your car gets submerged, all the electronics, it's no good, man. You know, on the interior. If you're ever driving through water like this, what you're supposed to do is not stop. If you stop, you don't want water going up your exhaust and into your engine. Like, that's what I've heard. So when I had my Cherokee, I was driving through a flood one time and I just kept it on the gas, bro. You know what I mean? I didn't stop, and the water was up to my hood. The issue was I lost a headlight, but everything else was fine. Supposedly you don't want to stop because you don't want the water going up your exhaust. That's what I heard. So that was what I did. Some buses were still running despite their aisles being submerged. Oh my God. That's on the bus.
I was holding it. This is not joking. That's my umbrella. Yo.
New York governor has declared a state of emergency for NY City, Long Island, and the Hudson Valley. I wonder how Long Island's doing. A week of rain. That's, oh my God. Oh, there's on the ground in Times Square. Wow. Crazy. That is nuts, man. And yeah, I've seen like a week of rain in New York, but never like, you know, like heavy rain. It's always kind of on and off, and I don't know. Apparently, it's never been this bad. Not that I witnessed. Flash flood warning in effect. Many streets and it's they're basically the same, saying the same thing the last video said. Yeah, fall in New York, the weather can either be real nice or real bad, cold and rainy, or just bright and clear and really dry. It's like the fall, you never know what you're gonna get. But I tell you what, when it's like this and you're on the street and you're homeless, it sucks because once all your shit gets wet, I just had to help them move a motorcycle real quick. We had to pick up a motorcycle out of the back of a truck. I mean, if it's been doing this for a week straight, that's a lot of rain. 43rd and Broadway, I know this area real well. Crazy. Wow.
Hey, wow. I'm done. All right.
Oh wow, the drain's clogged, I guess. I would not take my little scooter through that. I mean,
Gains on Wall Street, the Dow is ahead 100 points now. NASDAQ gaining 160. S&P in the plus column now by 29 points. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Steve Potus for 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM.
see, usually in New York, if it rains like this, it's only for maybe a day, maybe a couple of hours. I mean, a week of this, yeah, it's gonna flood for sure. That's crazy, dude. What a nightmare, man. So glad I'm not there dealing with this. That looks like Long Island. Maybe Queens. Can't see the street. Crazy. Glad I'm not dealing with it. Wonder if that's caused any fatalities. Well, I guess that's the end of this video. Appreciate every single one of you. I did stand up last night, but I bombed, so I didn't get any useful footage or anything from it. But I'm going to be doing stand up again next week, so I'll try to get some footage from that. Anyways, appreciate every single one of you. See you on the next one.